Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the first TEDx podcast of this year. We are so happy that you are going to follow us and learn more about what you're doing at TEDxKarlsruhe. And today we have one of our speakers who is joining us today in the studio here in Karlsruhe to discuss a little bit about his topic and also why he actually decided to join also TEDxKarlsruhe. And then I just asked you to follow us till the end in order to know more about him and understand also what are his motivations behind being a TEDxKarlsruhe speaker. How are you today?
Yeah, thanks, Konata. Thanks for this introduction and for having me here.
Very welcome. Would you mind please just starting by introducing yourself to those who do not know you? Who are you? Where do you live? And also maybe what brings you to TEDxKarlsruhe, by the way.
Okay, I see. Yeah. Hi, I am Yevgen. I'm 39, have 3 kids and 1 wife. I'm professional systems architect, and during the next TEDx event, I will speak about the architecture of power. That this is a topic that drives me personally because I've went through an experience as a systems architect where I figured out that it is not enough to have technical knowledge. You also need the political knowledge or political skill. This is where the power comes from. And in my session, I will speak about how we can combine architectural
And power.
view onto the topic of the power.
That's something that's truly interesting, actually, because when I also saw the topic, I was really wondering how can we combine both, architecture and also power. I think you're going to have time to tell us more about it as well, but maybe tell us a little bit also about your understanding of TEDx. Why did you also apply before becoming a TEDx speaker? Can you please maybe just drive us also into this journey? Why? What is your why behind that?
There are 2 reasons. First of all, I apply at many venues because I also give talks on systems architecture and also on this topic. That's why I apply just at many venues, and TED was one of them. And I, of course, knew that TED is a large platform which has millions of viewers. And then I thought, maybe I can nail down my idea to the broader audience to get it understandable and applicable for a broader range of people, because I believe the challenges I had as someone in the organization who knows how to make decisions but simply doesn't have power to make them is applicable for much more people than just me.
Absolutely.
And that's why I believe that this is an idea that might be useful for someone, and TEDx is kind of an appropriate stage for that.
That's really beautiful. So I think one thing as well we love at TEDx also is power of storytelling. Can you maybe tell us, is there any story or any moment in your life that triggered you to actually decide to talk about the architecture of power? Were there any moment that you think, okay, this is the right time for me, or I want to talk about this topic?
Well, I would say I started noticing that my profession is not only technical one, but political one, like 5 or so years ago. And then I started looking into, what are the mechanisms to gain power. And then I started exploring, was dissatisfied with what I found in the literature. Then I started looking further and started developing my own model. And this year it was ready. So I started giving talks on that.
That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. And one more question which is also important to me is like, how did you also come into TEDx? What was your first, the moment you discovered TEDx for the first time? When was that? I mean, many people also have stories about that. Do you have anything to share how you come in contact with TEDx?
Rather accidentally. I knew about TED, of course, and I think I follow you on Instagram, TEDxKarlsruhe, and then I've seen there is a call for papers, and then I thought, maybe I just try, and then I was very surprised that my talk was accepted, but now I'm very happy about this.
That's really cool, and that's something also very interesting to maybe also dive deeply into. When you talk about the architecture of power, let's say you have maybe a kid of 10 years old in front of you asking you, what is the architecture of power? How will you describe it to that kid for him to understand or for her to understand what it actually is?
Okay, I will fabricate some story for the kid for sure. For example, the kid goes for sure in the school, and the kid observes that his or her teacher gives them homework. So the teacher has for sure power, a formal authority. But I would also explain the kid, look, this teacher is just a peak of an iceberg of power, and they have power only because the school as an institution gives them power, and even our institution is not the fundament of power, because even the school exists because we have a shared belief that we need an education for kids, and that's why we establish this institution, and this institution defines certain roles like teacher and entitles them with formal power. So I will try to showcase this to the kid, like formal power to make decisions, and you have institutions, and institutions run on beliefs.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm really so much looking forward for the speech as well to better understand that, because it's very, very interesting. And one thing I also would like to know from your side is, what do you want actually your audience to at least have in mind when they are leaving that day, the TEDxKarlsruhe? What do you want them to keep in mind from your speech that day?
Okay. The main message of my talk is to change the world around us, is to change its architecture of power. And I will also introduce this concept of architectures of power and how to notice these hidden and invisible layers of power around us. And I will also tell how to redirect the flows of power, so that people who watch the talk after the talk can, first of all, be aware about power flows around them, and then finding the impact points where they can change it.
Interesting. I think you also mentioned a little bit about your family. You talk about your daughter. You have 3 daughters, you said?
No, I have 3 kids.
3 kids.
1 daughter and 2 boys.
2 boys. Okay, that's really cool. So now, can you maybe tell us a little bit about them? Is there any story you want to share about your kids? I think they're going to be there also on the TEDx, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to share anything about them? What is actually really interesting, or going to be very interesting for them to see their dad also on stage? I don't know if they have seen you before already on stage, but no? It's going to be the first time.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So do you want to share anything about them too, or anything you feel like we need to know about your kids?
Yes, I have very, very interesting family setup. My 2 older kids live in Germany.
Okay.
Like 30 minutes away from me, and my youngest son lives with my wife in Switzerland.
Oh, wow.
So I'm always kind of rotating between all the my home, all the kids, my youngest son and my wife, and this is very challenging setup. And this setup is, of course, the reason why I'm always exploring some new topics like this one, because I can't afford myself following mainstream, because for the mainstream I just don't have enough resources to keep up. I have to invent something new, which usually fails because no one does it. But sometimes it results in interesting topics.
Okay, that's really interesting. We have the theme for this year, which is breaking the mold. What does the theme inspire you, breaking the mold, by the way?
Well, I think that everything would fit into this topic, or almost everything, and I believe that with my topic, the architecture of power, if people find a way to apply it, they will for sure break in the mold and change the landscapes of power around them.
Absolutely, really interesting too. And now going back again into the idea of better understanding about you, and also for our audience to get to know you more and more. Also, you said you're actually working as an architecture,
systems architect.
Yes. System architecture. Can you maybe tell us what led you to this destination? Why did you decide to become one? Actually,
I don't know. Maybe because I like it.
Yeah.
And I believe I'm good at it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's enough.
Okay. So that's a belief, or that's the truth? Because you say you believe.
Yeah.
Are you good, or are you believing you are good?
I believe I'm good, but I'm not the one to decide. These are customers who who can decide.
Okay. So now let's say if you have a message for the people who are going to watch you afterward online about joining to listen to your talk, how will you actually sell your talk to them? Let's say you have some people asking why should I come and listen to your talk,
Mm-hmm.
I know you're not a seller, but how are you going to sell them your talk to say, hey, this is a talk that I believe you have to listen to? How will you sell them this talk?
Okay. Have you ever been in the situation where you need more power? I'm sure you will. Then come to my TEDx talk and I will tell you how. Okay, it was improv.
Yeah, no, that's really good. I think improvisation is also something really interesting, even if we don't really improvise most often, like on a TEDx stage, because we need to get really ready for our audience to come and listen to us. That's also something very interesting, though. Now, one more question that I will have also want to ask you is maybe a little bit about TEDx itself. You know, the idea also is to bring something new to the market, something that people do not know of. How do you think your topic is going to improve the life of those who are going to listen to you?
Well, if it helps them to change the power around them, it will for sure make their life better.
I'm going to dive into that story again. Why do you think it's actually important for them to learn about power, by the way?
I would compare power in society. Power to society is what energy is to physics. Without power, we can't accomplish anything that requires other people, so we need it everywhere. And I'm sure that everyone needs the skill to navigate it, just to mobilize people for one own idea, or maybe at work, at home, to convince people. That's why I think everyone needs power. Okay,
interesting. But what do you say now to someone who said, Yevgen, I'm sorry, I don't need power? How do you answer that?
Well, if someone doesn't need, then it's okay. If someone already has a house and doesn't need another one, that's fine.
Yeah.
But if someone is just skeptical about power because they think power is evil, it's Machiavellian, then I would say, look, power is neutral. It's what we do about it is evil, but power is good in good hands. It must not be evil. We just have it's in our culture to equate power with dominance, with oppression, but it is just energy. It's dual use technology. It can be used for good and for bad.
Okay. Really interesting. And one thing I think we also talked about it already, that I was really, really captivated by, was your ability to be able to bring architecture from your work experience and power together. Can you please maybe dive into that again? Why do you think those two different themes can actually be combined and create something beautiful that we need to know about?
Well, systems architecture is very generic. Even so, I work in software projects mostly. Systems are everywhere. Like the city of Karlsruhe is a system as well. And systems architect are usually trained to recognize systems everywhere. And of course, as I started exploring power, I explored it with my head as an architect, trying to figure out some patterns, how power is structured, how it moves, and so on. So I dug deeper in the literature and compiled from everything I knew something, and then put some architecture on top of it, and it resulted in a model that I will present at TEDx.
Beautiful. I think the more you talk about it, the more I want the speech to be tomorrow. Okay. So that we can actually listen to that.
There are some tickets still free.
Okay. Yeah, it's selling ticket now. That's really cool.
For sure a ticket.
So guys, if you are just listening to us as you hear, we still have more ticket. Not more actually. We still have some ticket for you to just come and join and listen to the speech, because I believe it's going to transform many lives on a day that day. I think we are getting closer to the end, Yevgen. If you had maybe a message to the people who are still skeptical of getting the ticket or who haven't got yet their ticket, what will you say again to them about the event coming very soon?
Okay. Well, guys, there are 10 talks, and every talk is a product of at least 2 months of preparation. I can speak for myself, and for sure for other speakers it is the same. So this will be very well prepared talks that are designed to motivate and to inspire you. It's not like a regular conference where people show slides with some boring charts. It will be something that will for sure make impact on you. I hope so, at least. And that's why it's absolutely worth it. And on that day we have October, so the weather is not very nice. So the picnic is not in competition to the TEDx, and maybe there is a KSC game, I don't know. But comparing to everything else, maybe this is the event of the day in Karlsruhe on that day.
Oh, that's beautiful. I think I want to just come on that quickly. You mentioned also about the preparation. I know how difficult it is as well. Like, can you maybe share your experience in terms of preparation for TEDxKarlsruhe, for other speakers or people for the future, those who are going to maybe come after you? What can you say, and how is the preparation? What did you learn from it, and how's it going for you?
Okay, yeah. So this has been an incredible experience so far. What I've learned so far is that giving a TED talk is completely different thing than giving a talk everywhere else. I've been speaking a lot at software conferences for the past 2 years, and I thought that I'm okay as a speaker. But after the first rehearsal for TEDx, I just figured out that I'm just starting from zero. And what I'm very happy about is that the organizers of TEDxKarlsruhe, Konate and other guys, Gold and Alex and so on, they really help you to become a better speaker and work on your talk. For example, I work with a personal speaking coach who really improves my skills in all aspects of this, from beginning with storytelling. We are not that yet with delivery. My wife still says I'm speaking like a robot. But I hope that if I see the progress on the storyline 1 month from months ago until today, it has improved, I don't know, threefold. And if I get the same result with the delivery quality, then maybe my talk will be okay.
It will be, I'm sure. I think one thing I also love about you, at least your personality, is you are very open when it comes to taking feedback. And that's something really that I admire a lot. I think we have had some session also together, and you really take feedback with your heart because you want to improve and want to do something really beautiful. And I think the people on that day are going to be really lucky as well to have you on stage and listen to you. That being said, we are coming very close now, or closing now, this session with our speaker, Yevgen. You have been able to listen to him here in the podcast, but I think the most important part is going to be the 4th of October. As I love to say, nothing is going to change, but everything is going to be different. So we are waiting for you. See you very soon.